sorry, Mr. McMillan, we didn't have the sound going there initially. Should be working now. I was going to just point out here that you've got very extensive arthritis through the knee. This is the upper joint surface here, which normally should be very smooth, shiny, white surface, and you can see it's very rough and irregular. Same down here. This is the medial meniscus cartilage right here. Front part of it doesn't look, it looks pretty normal, but as we get around to the back, you can see it's all torn and just kind of chewed up and in pieces. So we need to get back there and clean all that out. Try to do a little smoothing of the joint, but you can't really do much for the arthritis itself. Over here with your table, I can reach things. So I'm going to come in with this instrument and go back where you were, just and try to gradually clean this up a little bit. Flexing just a little bit, pause, little flexion, there we go. Probe. What we want to try to do is to make sure that the remaining rim of cartilage back there is pretty healthy. That's still kind of mushy. I can put my probe right up in it. Let's see, just a straight basket. See if I can nibble that back a little more. Probe again. Okay. We'll leave that where it is. I don't want to take any more out than we have to, and that's pretty smooth back there now. And again, not too much we can do for the actual joint surface. Now we'll look over toward the middle of the knee. This is the anterior cruciate ligament right here, which looks pretty good. Back behind it in here sits the posterior cruciate ligament. I'm going to try to clean up just a little of the thickened, what we call synovium, which is just part of the soft tissue lining of your knee. Okay, it looks pretty good. Got a good look there at the ACL, or the anterior cruciate ligament. So we're now going to come out and into the knee from the other side to look over at the lateral compartment. Probe. Thank you. And the first thing you'll notice over here, when you look up at the joint surface here, you can see what more normal should look like. You see how this is pretty smooth throughout. You don't see all that rough sandpaper look. Lower joint surface looks pretty good. This is the lateral meniscus cartilage here that I'm showing you. Got a little stuff in the way here, but there's a good look at the lateral meniscus cartilage, and as we trace it all the way back to the back of the knee, it looks pretty healthy back in here. No big torn areas like what you saw on that other side. A little bit of some mild degenerative changes, but nothing really significant. Back behind it sits the popliteus tendon, this white structure you see right back in the back there. And you got kind of a little ding in the cartilage there, but again, I don't think anything we'd want to take out or remove. Overall, this side of the joint looks much better than what we saw on the other side. Now, the last area we'll take a peek at is underneath the kneecap. And that's the surface you see kind of moving back and forth there, and it's got a little wear change too. It doesn't look too terrible, but you see some of that kind of frizzy stuff hanging down there. And we'll look at the adjacent surface here that the kneecap glides against, which is coming into view, and it looks more extensively arthritic. You can see how it's got a very rough appearance to it. Get a little better look at that here. Again, you can kind of see here, there's a kneecap on top, and then this is the surface it glides against. Really not much I can do here. Just sort of worn out, and try to smooth the edges a little, but there really is not anything really effective that we can do. Significant hiding down in there. That's not anything loose. That little round thing you see is just a little kind of round part of the synovial lining of your knee. And we'll try to get a look over on this side also. And that looks pretty good in there too. So we're going to stop and go home. Bye-bye.